The weeping willow with a lovely little boy. But now the tree is silent, save just for the wind. But into the widow's garden they roam. For time takes all things on, they mountain, sea or storm, and they never are forgotten, no matter what time has worn. For those that live forever have the longest memory, and no matter what time has lost, they still see. One day when the boy was young, there came a summer squall, and a single fisherman that night never did make it home. His picture fell down from the wall in a pile of shattered glass, and in that moment she knew he was gone. A little boy, he ran away, not believing a single word. He fell into the darkened wood, his little cry was heard. Next morning he awoke among the petals soft and blue. Into the widow's garden he was home. The time takes all things on, be they mountain, sea or storm, and they never are forgotten, no matter what time has worn. For those that live forever have the longest memory, and no matter what time has lost, they still see. The sea took her bonny bow, and her little boy had grown. Still the widow keeps her garden where little blue flowers grow. But every morn between dusk and dawn, upon the creeping dew, into the widow's garden they roam. The time takes all things on, be they mountain, sea or storm, and they never are forgotten, no matter what time has worn. For those that live forever have the longest memory, and no matter what time is lost, they still see. They still see. Into the widow's garden they roam. Thank you very much. I'm framing that letter because I'm sorry. I hate Disney princesses when they're wimps. I really do. What would have happened if Rapunzel hadn't waited for someone to come rescue her? This is called Disenchanted. A blessing or a curse of golden hair I never wanted. A golden stare you asked for every single day. You locked me in here, but you couldn't take the moonlight. Now I'm cutting loose to find the things that you never taught me. You can keep my hair, I don't need it to be pretty. You can keep my tower, I don't need it to be strong. I'm racing out to find the places where the sun and moon have coffee. When you can't see, I'm the one at all. I've tied the only thing you loved about me to the window. I'm down and gone, leaving all I know behind. I hitched a ride on a story on my own, and when the sun comes up, never been so happy to be blinded. So I'll keep rowing until I find an ocean, then hop a ship and find what's on the other side. I'll chase any dream I find along the way. I'll never know what might have been, but that's alright. So many years spent silent and afraid, but my wings are on the open road, and I'm learning how to soar. I never asked to be your precious princess, pet or puppet. Call me selfish, call me immature, and call me vain. I'll never stop until until I hit that far horizon. If I never make it, it's worth the price I pay. So you can keep my hair, I don't need it to be pretty. You can keep my tower, I don't need it to be strong. I'm racing out to find the places where the sun and moon have coffee. When you can't see either one at all, I'm running with both arms open to what comes my way. I just can't stop it, I don't ever want to try. I broke the skin and found the colors beyond black and white, and I no longer care if you get mad. Yes, I'm chasing down the morning and into the world of Haven't got me with the sun and moon, I've never looked it back at all. Who needs a prince? And now a song for one of the most unsung heroes of every fairy tale, the witch. You come looking for answers, someone to revere or to blame, someone to send you to what happens next, to the crown or to the flame. Fine, I'll be the witch in your story. I'll be the bad guy and the good one too. I'll set a task and make you see it through and reward you when you return. Don't ever let anybody tell you different. Glinda was the bad witch. I mean, seriously, she takes this little girl from Kansas, sends her down a road she's never seen, to a city she has no idea about, with no immediate support, in stolen shoes. Who does that? I ask you. It's hard to fight all the demons when you know this might be the wrong road. But still you can do a hell of a lot to avoid becoming a toad. But toads are so useful. Bubble, bubble, toil and trouble, fire, burn, and cauldron bubble. Take this photo, see him double, and offer him away. And now for the part I get to play in real life. I'll be the wicked stepmom, forcing you from your safe place. The witch is the one who moves the story along, with curses or with praise. Do not talk to me about Hansel and Gretel, a nag and a bottomless pit. You want to talk about being eaten at a house and hope you ever try to talk to a claims adjuster about a candy house? I mean, really. Eye of newt and tongue of bat, hair of dog and claw of cat. Just forget about all that and take this tea along. No, it's tea, I promise. I'll be the witch in your story. I'll be the bad guy and the good one too. I'll set a task and make you see it through and reward you when you return. Yes, reward when you return. Well, maybe I should say, if. Thank you. Oh, because you're so nice to everybody else.
I am. The pedal, remember the pedal?
Yes. This is a song about one of my favorite rivers. This is called Stream of Consciousness. Catch your leaves in autumn, carry them away, tripping over stones as I'm moving on my way. I know each rock and pebble, I've known the mountain all my life. I'll skip under the sunlight and give the rain a home at night. Bubble, tumble, wash it all away. People try to know me, some even know my name, but my bottom's deep and my song is wide and back. I'm not the same, so take from me gorgeous far away. They wished upon 1,000 times, there will be 1,000 more. And I'll hold each wish close until it's ready for the shore. The faces on my surface, I remember every smile. I keep them memory to keep me warm through winter's chilly while. I'll change with every season, and I'll grow with every day. The years may pass me by, but I will always come to play. So if you want to sing with me or simply share some shade, come take a dip along the trip, or even come to stay. Bubble, tumble, wash it all away. Wave into the moonlight, she watches far away.
What is it?
It's a Puerto Rican cuatro.
You can go play with it afterwards if you want.
Oh dear, she may have someone new she wants to take home. But for the moment, we need your help. I need 2 numbers. Mark, pick a number between 1 and 8. 3, all right? Pick a number between 1 and 8 that is not 3. 5, fantastic. Now you're probably wondering, numbers, what? What is she doing? Well, what happened was, there's a friend of ours that lives in Minneapolis who has the most amazing house on the planet. She has traveled all over the world and brought back all kinds of wonderful little things. This is about all the creatures that have followed her home over the years. They love her very much, and woe be to anyone who harms a hair on her head. Garden rose, tinkling bells, snuggly stones to play on. But if harm should ever come to her, out come the nightmare guns. Our Lady of Love, she dreams us real, and we love her right back. But if you want to date her, we better like you, or you're not coming back. In the plumbing, in the walls, between the books and cracks, we're the eyes that you feel watching just behind your back. We love our dancing lady, we follow her through hell. And any who annoy our love, we'll take them there as well. She dances in the firelight, we dance within the flame. She doesn't know we live here too, but she somehow knows our names. Small and wily, dark and fast, we're Legion through and through. We love our dancing lady, and you better love her too. Wizard lives in the bathroom sink, not under it, in the drain. He moved in when she replaced the floor and never moved out again. He blesses all the band-aids, he sleeps with his helmet lit, and he tunnels through the garden to make sure the seeds all fit. He's brown with dirt, but minty fresh, and quick with a pebble too. So be careful of those flowers, or you'll find one in your shoe. In the plumbing, in the walls, between the books and cracks, we're the eyes that you feel watching just behind your back. Buttonhole is the shy one, some doubt that she exists. But if you leave out lemon peel, she simply can't resist. Lemon chimes in the hall, and collects fresh water to that. It bit me! She rearranges everything from shells to spoons to stones. And where you'll find the shampoo next, only Buttonhole knows. The spirit house upon the shelf is where she makes her home. But if anyone tries to talk to her, she says, I want to be alone. Small and wily, dark and fast, we're Legion through and through. We love our dancing lady, and you better love her too. Cause hair ribbons go missing, keys just disappear. A dream once filled with color washes gray with darkest fear. Where eye for eye and tooth for tooth, we'll never be too tame. For any who would hurt her are a target for our games. Come dancing with our lady, we'll never do you harm. And we promise not to nip your toes if you leave a shiny charm. And so we keep our lady safe to dance and sing each day. But keep your darker thoughts from her, or we'll come out to play. In the plumbing, Another in the vein of dystopian Disney. Some of you may have heard this at OVFF last year.
Hang on a second.
Oh dear. This is a retelling of Snow White. Had to go back to the original for this one, because I'm sorry, what Disney did to it was beautiful and tragic. Get to a little bit more of why the Queen wanted her head in the first place. This is called Snow White Red Road. The Queen would have her head, though she would not have her power, but the Queen would keep the crown all the same. A child lighting candles with a touch and a thought followed when the winds called her name. Her courage is dry as the leaves beneath her feet. No princes, just 7 new friends. They ask you would wander in this place of winter roses, in a realm that your will can bend. For innocence is never white, little witchling. It's black and shining as raven's eyes. For white is for fire and red is for sacrifice. And they took her hand and showed her why. The castle is on fire tonight, with no one to rescue. The prince is gone, the mirror is broken, the pieces grow cold, but the fairest one has gone. 7 dwarves, 7 teachers, a glass coffin's just a cage, for nothing can heal until it bleeds. 7 voices refuse to keep her tame. A poison apple's just another lie to leave. The mirror left alone in empty chambers, cracked and let a piece fall away. She keeps the shards safe and tucked away beside her nightshade, as a legacy that nothing stays the same. The castle is on fire tonight, with no one to rescue. The prince is gone, the mirror is broken, the pieces grow cold, but the fairest one has gone. Can I be a princess when she's living? Can I be a queen when she's dead? But in between she's just a girl. There's no such thing as just a girl. The castle walls have crumbled, but the garden still lives, and sunset is her favorite harvest time. She tends to the lily and the rose and the bittersweet, but smiles as the belladonna shines. Blackthorn wand in her hand and wolf's bane in her hair, for magic is the only love she knows. A pretty poison all her own, and in her wake a rusty throne, for the queen is dead. Long live the snow! The castle is on fire tonight, with no one to rescue. The prince is gone, the mirror is broken, the pieces grow cold, but the fairest one has gone. Yes, the castle is on fire tonight, with no one to rescue. The prince is gone, the mirror is broken, the pieces grow cold. At last, the fairest has won. Thank you very much. So much for having us. We do have CDs with us, but this is for all the geek girls who ever had to show the boys how it's done. When you walk into a con hotel or a comic book store, there's art and plot and figurines and geekery galore. You try to take it in cause there's so much to see and do, but you better step aside cause there's a geek geek girl coming through. I know more about doom than you, sarcastic, almost crass. But walking around in a corset doesn't mean that I can't kick your ass. It means that I'm a geek girl, I'm a Bronco through and through. I'm a movie and a tricky and a klezmer filker too. Did you not know about klezmer filk? Come to the dark side, our cookies are kosher. Our steampunk guns all started out as phasers long ago. BA in anthropology and I'm good at saving throws. We hold ritual with sonic screwdrivers instead of wands. Then stay up and watch Battlestar Galactica till dawn. I collect stripy knee socks and I'm a furry, yes it's true. But panda ears won't save you when I make things go boom. Because I'm a geek girl and I don't need to be saved. With my companion Cupid hand I aim to misbehave. I'm as delicate and fragile as a porcupine in heat. But if magic is your game of choice, prepare for your defeat. I've got a life of Brian memorized and every song from Buffy. And about that flesh Cthulhu, I can't help it, he's so fluffy. And I will pet him and pat him and I will call him George. And he will come to live with me in my giant rainbow tower with all the fire-breathing unicorns. And when the Panda Patrol shows up in the... I'm supposed to be singing, aren't I?
You want to join us on?
Sorry.
All right.
If you see me coming, ladies, join me in my quest to show the geek boys that we've got what it takes to pass the test. Because we've been watching fangirls around the world, and when we do take over, you'll be ruled by geek girls! Because geek girls rule the world! Thank you so much, FKO, for having us. Thanks, guys.
So much. Your team's the top.